Alright, brothers and sisters, in today's video we're going to be talking about the only cryptos and meme coins you need in this cycle in 2025 to make it big. And don't forget to stick till the end because we got some real juicy, low, under-discovered meme coins as well coming up in today's video. We're going to be talking as well about the market in general, what's happening here after the biggest liquidation day ever, what's coming up next. So with no further ado, let's get into today's video. And as usual, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This show is not financial advice. This show is for entertainment, some education, and hopefully finding God. So before we get to the coins and meme coins I'm looking at, there is something big happening now behind the scenes. Now, after we just seen this major crash here with Bitcoin, now overall Bitcoin is still holding strong. Is back above this major support resistance here if we look at it on the daily, and it is pretty normal to see it range. This is pretty much a playbook we've seen with Bitcoin over and over. Whenever it pumps big, it ranges, and whenever it dumps big, it ranges. So I do believe continuation to the upside is very likely here, and a new all-time high on Bitcoin as well. And one big thing is happening now is we've seen yesterday Jerome Powell speaking, and now he's signaling that quantitative tightening will end in the coming months. This means pretty much we're entering a quantitative easing, which means printing money. So likely they are printing more money and it's coming, and this is pretty much what the market has been telling us for a while now, since we're seeing gold and precious metals pumping, and that is pretty much the front running of the money printer coming up. And we were pretty much prepared with that, with the odds and the rate cuts we've seen pretty much last, and now we have high odds of 96% of more rate cuts coming this month, and now we are having quantitative easing coming up, and we've seen other stocks really pumping, and that usually trickles down into crypto. Crypto is the last thing to pump when we have a macro global bull market that we're seeing now with gold, silver, and everything else, stocks pumping. Usually crypto is like seen as an altcoin in this macro economical thing, and now pretty much I do believe this will trickle down and come to crypto at some point. It's more like a rotation. Now we've seen as well Trump hinting at a $2,000 stimulus check for all Americans. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because back in 2021 in the bull market, before the bull market started, we had the lockdowns, we had COVID, and with COVID we had quantitative easing, which is the printing machine, got back into the office. This was the COVID drop, and then we had the printing machine coming up, and then we had the stimulus checks. And this is exactly what we're getting now: quantitative easing, money printing, rate cuts, and we have the stimulus. So this party here is not yet over, I do believe, right? I do believe we're still headed for higher, and especially altcoins and altcoin season that we've been waiting for this whole time might be really coming soon. So what am I doing now? I'm still holding everything I've got and DCAing whenever I can and waiting for the major alt season to happen. Now, as long as the Bitcoin dominance is still at the highs here and hasn't started to drop yet, the real crazy alt season hasn't happened yet. Now, it might seem at times that it's impossible, it might never happen, but at times like today when we see quantitative easing is coming and more rate cuts and the stimulus and everything that is lining up now perfectly for an all season, it sounds a bit more possible, right? And that's what I'm seeing here in the charts. Now, what am I doing is basically just waiting for that to happen. This is pretty much what we've seen back in the days with coins like BNB going crazy, XRP, and Solana, and Dogecoin, Cardano, Chainlink. If you've been here in 2021, you've seen those go crazy. Then we've seen some crazy runners with mid caps, gaming coins back then were the thing like today meme coins are, and even back in the days then meme coins went crazy, parabolic, and this is what I'm expecting here to happen. So what am I looking at exactly here? Which coins I'm looking at? Now the first coin, and in today's video altcoins and meme coins, there are only two utility coins, and the first one is Aster. I've been speaking about Aster, perpetual DEX, which pretty much is like hyper liquid, but this one is backed by Binance, so it makes it much bigger. It's pretty much something like BNB early back in the days before it started to rally, especially that BNB also started in 2021 its real major rally, so we could see something similar with at Aster. Now, so far I haven't added spot Aster yet, but I've been mainly day trading it. And now what I'm waiting is for Aster to give me any substantial dips here. And I do believe we're slowly starting to find some supports or form some floor here on Aster. Now we are doing this uptrend here. This could be an uptrend that we see break down and coming back down to the lows here. Maybe we can grab some Aster around $1, $1.20 or $1.30 even. So I do believe this whole area here is a very good DCA zone, in my opinion, not financial advice. So something like this would be very, very good to see here on Aster. This is a large market cap coin, by the way. So the market cap on Aster now is $2.8 billion market cap. And we could see Aster going back to its all-time highs and higher, pretty much maybe a bit more than its all-time high. We could see something like $3 or $4, even $5 for Aster, depending how long this all season will last. And if the rotation is not so quick as we've seen recently, the rotations are pretty quick. As soon as the high caps rally, they quickly rotate back to mids and low caps. So depending on how strong the rotation is and how long people hold before rotating to the next coin, we'll see for the upside. But now I'm mostly focused on where to enter here on Aster. Now the second one is a lower market cap coin, which is Apex, in the same narrative. This one is backed by Bybit, and this one is a lower market cap coin at $140 million market cap or 500 million FDV. And this one also is backed by Bybit, is a bit weaker than Aster, as we can see here, since it did not have as much hype as Aster, and it is cooling off. Now we are seeing now this same thing playing out here, where the downtrend is broken. We could form some support right around here as well, right above or around the liquidation event day. So I do think the liquidation event day really marked the bottom on all of altcoins here. If you missed Apex here when I called it on YouTube, around here as well on my Discord, I do believe this is a nicer zone for a DCA as well. I might even add more here on Apex. So that's the second coin here, Apex. You can find them on CoinMarketCap by typing Apex, and it's on Ethereum as well. For people, I've seen a lot of people asking me on Discord where they can buy it. So it's on Ethereum. You can copy the contract address from CoinMarketCap. It's very simple. Whenever you're looking for coins, just go back here. You have the contract address. You can come back here. You can go to Deck Screener and find it. So that's when it comes to my utility coin plays. Now I'm looking at, there aren't many utility coins I'm really big on generally, besides Ethereum, which is something I've been holding multi-year so far. Since 2020 I've been holding Ethereum, so I don't talk about it much. But other than that, mostly now I'm looking into Aster and Apex for utility. Now when it comes to meme coins, now recently we've seen Pepe taking a hit as well. With this Black Swan Friday we've seen with the liquidations, now Pepe seems to be holding the 2 billion. So if we look at Pepe here, we have this, the wick went as low as 2.5 billion, which is this previous support. And if we look at this chart, it just looks like whenever we have a pump, we just come back to 2 billion. And that's what it's at right now. But for higher cap meme coins for now, the strongest one seems to be Toshi, and it's on the base chain, and that's pretty much seems to be the strongest higher cap meme coin so far. When I look at all these meme coins, it is also dropping today. The whole market today is dropping. If we look at the hourly now, while I'm recording, the market is going down. So but if we look at Toshi, for example, I do believe this has taken a lot of attention recently, and still one of the top high cap meme coins at $300 million market cap. If I am going big on any high cap meme coin, I would pretty much pick Toshi for now. Now the second one is Breton ETH, which is now at $4 million in its market cap, as well held strong with the Black Friday Black Swan event, and now it's at $4 million market cap. Why I'm still bullish on Breton ETH here? Now I want you to guys look at Toshi now. Toshi is at $318 million market cap. If we look at Breton Base, which is at $305 million market cap, and compare it to Toshi as at 318 million. So Toshi flipped Breton Base. Now slowly Breton Base is fading off, and a lot of people will want to find a Brett Boys Club narrative, Pepe related narrative coin that is Brett, and the next one in line is Breton ETH, and there is no other choices when it comes to Bretts. There is one on Base and there is one on ETH. A lot of people seem to be hating the one on Base, and especially that Toshi just recently flipped it. The only option left here here is Breton ETH. That's why I'm still very bullish on Breton ETH, and especially it's a low market cap coin here. It's a $4 million market cap. So just to come back to its all-time high, is 10 times what it's at right now, and to 400 million is 100 times what it's at today. So that's pretty massive here. And going on to the same narrative, we got Dorky, which is as well a darker version of Pepe and maturity narratives. And recently we've seen it spike at $8 million. Now it's holding at $2 million. I do believe that's also a very strong lower cap meme coin. And one of my favorite base chain low cap meme coins is Fungi. And the reason why is because Murad, which is the SPX coin main character here, is also an investor on Fungi, which is only at $1 million market cap. It's on base. It's still a slept on gem. It seems like nobody's noticing this, but I do believe once we have FOMO and greed and everything like going crazy in the market, people will start to notice details that they have missed in the past and could really get this trending. So now it's at $1 million market cap. I'm still holding. I'm just waiting for this to start rallying. And since we've seen recently the BNB meme coin season starting, I picked up some CZ9K meme coin and AI agent, which basically means that this is something like AI XBT, and she's pretty much an AI agent that's constantly tweeting, constantly shilling, constantly talking about the market. It's something like AI16Z as well, which we've seen this narrative in the past really pop hard. And I do believe since CZ Binance and Binance itself, Binance chain really loves innovation and builders and not just rough meme coins. So this is a meme coin with a spin of AI agent. The website is pretty decent as well, well-made website, and we can even launch the terminal here and can even chat to their own AI and updates you on the market and everything. It's a pretty cool feature. And something cool with coins launched on the 4meme when they graduate, we can also look for it here, and we can find it on the 4meme page. We can find it here since it was launched here. And this 4meme is backed by Binance as well. So coins that launch on 4meme have this extra boost to get a Binance Alpha listing or Binance listing. That's why I'm pretty big on this one. And one cool thing is that users on Binance can trade it already. It's as if it is already listed on the Binance Web3 app. So when you look at the when you have a Binance app, you got your regular app and you got your Web3 section. So it's already there traded. So usually what happens here is once these coins pump and start to have more volume, they jump onto Binance Alpha, and then after from Binance Alpha they get a decent shot at Binance spot listing. So that is why I'm bullish on this meme coin AI agent. Now if we go to their website, there is something very interesting here to keep in mind, is that also CZ9000 works as an exposure to multiple high performing Binance pairs. So pretty much what this does is that the bot detects high volume coins. If we copy the contract address here and paste it on Dex Screener, the AI agent automatically scans for high volume coins or coins that if paired with could provide some upside. It does link with them. So this provides extra liquidity for the coin, and also each coin that is linked with CZ9K provides extra upside. So if any of the coins starts to rally, CZ9K follows it since it's paired with it, and every now and then you'll see new pairs being paired with it, but the main pool is the one with the BNB, like the one we're seeing now. So that's a pretty cool feature that I've seen for pretty much the first time. Very few coins do that, and this is what Binance likes when it comes to coins and meme coins. They like builders, they like teams that build on their platform, they like innovation, and this is what we're seeing with CZ9K. So she's pretty low still, so it's a tiny little market cap coin, and a $700,000 market cap, and it is as low as it can get here. And this is on PancakeSwap, so since a lot of people are asking, they can get it on Uniswap. So it's PancakeSwap is similar to Uniswap but on BNB, and that's where it is right now at as well. If you are on Binance, you can just get it straight up on there. And if you want to take a look at it, I will leave you the contract address in the description as well as the website. This is something long term for me as well. I do believe this has a decent shot at really climbing higher here, especially as we have a BNB meme coin season. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.